check one. It goes like. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm JB. I like to dance, I like to document my life, and I like to share tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Today, we're going to be talking about the camera accessories that I'm going to be using throughout this year to help film content and to make these vlogs. Of course, before we dive into all of that though, we're going to jump right into the quest log and slice of life. Alright, if any of you ever order anything from Good Smiles, you know that the pre-orders take forever. Ours finally came in for something. Let's see. He's here.
He's so cute.
Alright, we thought these were gonna drop tomorrow, but apparently they dropped today, so we're going to Jack in the Box right now to try and get the little jibbies. That should be it. A, B, or Dillias. First link. Have a good day. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Yay!
As you guys are watching this video, if there's anything that you like or anything that you want me to elaborate on in the comments or in a future video, let me know down below. Also, like, subscribe, leave some comments in general, and yeah, hope you enjoy everything that we're about to share. All right, everyone. So, new year, new gear. Not really for me, but for many people who might be watching this. So let's say you just bought a new camera and you got a lens. What else could you possibly need to help make your life easier? You don't need to be buying any of this stuff, but if there's anything cool that you like, these definitely help me out, and who knows, maybe it'll help you. First things first with the camera. One thing that I always like to have on me, I talk about this in a lot of my other videos, an ND filter. These are basically sunglasses for your camera. This is specifically for anyone who wants to follow that 180-degree shutter rule, which basically allows you to mimic real-life motion blur. I've talked about this in a previous video. Feel free to check that one out. ND filters, always an essential. Another thing with vlogs is that we're always talking to the camera, we're always talking to people, we're always talking to those around us. So audio is an essential. There's two microphones that I like to use. The first one is the Sony ECM M1 microphone. This is a shotgun microphone that goes directly into your Sony camera, and you're able to have audio without the need for cables. If you don't have a Sony, there's plenty of options as well. There's the Sennheiser MK400, Rode mics. Honestly, whatever you can plug into your camera as a shotgun mic in order to get clean, crisp audio. Another microphone system that I like to use besides the Sony microphone is the DJI Mic Minis. These are wireless microphones. It's what I'm using right now to film this talking head, but this essentially allows you to get audio from however far away you are from your camera, of course, to a certain distance. For example, my camera right now that I'm filming with is a good distance away. I can stand up, I can move around, I can still talk, and the audio is still being captured. But yeah, this is another microphone that I like to use when it comes to filming these vlogs. Next thing on the list is a quick release system. This is something that has been very, very convenient for me. On all of my cameras, I have this little thing at the bottom. This is a quick release plate from Ulanzi. What it does is it lets you, I have a quick release plate here. It lets me easily put my camera on a ton of different things without the need to screw anything on. So for example, I'm able to put it here. I'm able to put it here. I'm able to put it here. And no problems. This quick release plate is very handy, and it is something that I use on everything. You can even tell by how beat up it is. But this leads us into our next section, which is tripods. There's 3 main ones that I use on the regular. I have this as my everyday one. This is the Silence Corner Mamba Pod. Honestly, you just need a mini tripod. All of these have different features. I've talked about this before, but this one has a clamp system on it too. But again, you don't need anything fancy like this. Just need something that can hold your camera. So that way, if you're the type of person who wants to do one of these, then you can. I do this occasionally. I don't do it all the time, but if we're also at dinner or at like a table or something, I'll set up my mini tripod and I'll just be talking to the mic, talking to the camera like so. Another cool option that I have, if you do want to see what I use, is this one, also by Ulanzi. It's the TT38 tripod. What it does is it has this cool little thing right here where take your thumb, do this, push it up, boom. Legs come out and I'm able to have this little hook here, have it as a little mantis pod situation. For those who want to have a full-on tripod for those cool shots, postcard shots, if you will, I use the Ulanzi JJ06 tripod. This tripod is pretty cool. I'll put some B-roll here, but you can do all of these things, like the middle leg extends up and you can push it down and get all of these cool tracking shots. This tripod is so versatile and I've been using it a lot lately for a ton of different client work, for personal projects, all of that. This has been probably one of my most underrated purchases as far as tripods go. It's not something that I bring around everywhere, but it is so great to have for how versatile it is. Next up on the list is something that I feel everyone should have in their kit. I have this little wrench looking thing, and this is for my filters. When my filters do get stuck, this little thing is so handy. It's a wrench for filters. You literally just get the proper size. So this fits a 55 to 72 millimeter thread. So it works with this. This is 67. You literally just put it on and boom, you're able to twist off your filters and your filter is no longer stuck to your camera. Pretty underrated tool, and this is something that stays with me all the time. We got this setup going on. I'm gonna have a camera over here, which is what I'm filming with right now. And then basically the shot is we pan from here all the way over here, show my phone, and then somehow I need to rig my phone up so that it's over here like this in front of my screen. And I need to figure out how to then get the phone to rotate. I think I should be able to do all of that with this magic arm, but we'll see what happens. I'm trying to counterweight this thing, but I don't think it's gonna work out properly, so I'm just gonna hold the phone and then see what happens. But as someone who loves to document their life, I don't always choose my camera. These days, our phones are just as capable and a fraction of the size. All right, everyone, we have been influenced. Taurus cases, see these all over freaking TikTok, Instagram, everything. You can see the hype. Wow. We are in Pasadena. This is the 24. Yeah, haven't vlogged on the 24 in so long. I'm not used to extending my arm out this far, because usually with the 16, My arm is like this, but this is super in my face right now. So yeah, we're doing a shoot today, and yeah, see how it goes. First time shooting here. Pretty small actually, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Next up on the list, we have miscellaneous things for my phone. If you don't know, I like to film with my phone a lot. And one thing with the iPhones, for example, if you film in ProRes, those files take up a ton of space. So it's very much recommended that you use a hard drive to store all your footage. When I first started filming on my phone, there weren't any MagSafe options as far as hard drives go. So you always had to do this little ghetto setup of holding it to your phone and then just praying that you don't drop the hard drive and then the cable comes off. So what I did was I bought this MagSafe wallet on Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. I got one of these elastic ones, and the hard drive actually slots perfectly inside, like so. And it's a very snug fit too. Like this thing is it's not going anywhere. I have access to the port here, and because this is MagSafe, I can easily just boom, and now my hard drive is good to go. It's not going anywhere, and I'm able to film. The cool thing about this too is that it works as a camera grip almost, where I can just do one of these, and this just feels so much better to hold. It feels like holding a camera almost, but yeah, pretty cool, pretty helpful. MagSafe wallet to hold your hard drive. Another thing that I use for my phone, this is again also from Ulanzi. Ulanzi, if you're watching this and you want to send me some stuff to test out and review, I don't mind. But anyways, this is a little desk tripod hook thing. This is the SK29. Super versatile. You just, of course, MagSafe, and then there's so many joints and hinges to set it up however you want. And the cool thing is there's a little hook. So you can do those mantis pod shots that I was talking about earlier. Pretty cool. And another cool thing too, if you recall, I used these F38 plates on all my cameras. There's a new system called Yucca plates. If you fold all of this together, this little thing becomes a Yucca plate. So I can actually put it on my mini tripod. I can put it on my actual tripod. And now I can use my phone on all of that. Pretty cool. We're back in the lab, AKA the garage. $20.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Watch this. I believe.
What is that, 42 now? 42? 43? 44. Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on, I can buy one. I present to you
47.
Columbina.
Oh no.
Okay.
The next day.
Dude, her splash art took the entire freaking screen.
I was about to
I was like, bro, what the freak? So The last bit of camera accessories or tools that I like to use and that I will continue to use throughout this year are bags. There is so much that I can say about camera bags, and that's a whole other video that we can do. But I have two options right now as far as what to share with you guys. People can use either a camera backpack. This is the Brevite jumper backpack. This is a camera bag that doesn't look like a camera bag, which is why I really like it. It looks like a JanSport. People aren't gonna look at this bag and be like, there's camera gear in there. It looks like a regular school backpack. The top over here, you can just put whatever you want. This is just a normal compartment. But over here, you're able to open this up and you have your camera insert, and then you can go ahead and put your camera gear in here. Another thing that I added, these aren't the normal things that come with the zippers. What I added were these wandrd locking things. What it does is you take these two endpoints here, boom and boom, put it together, and then boom, now it's locked and no one is gonna be able to access this and just steal my stuff from behind me while I'm just chilling. So yeah, pretty cool, helps keep the bag secure. And yeah, another option as far as bags go are sling bags. I've shown this in another video, but this is a camera sling from Wotan Craft. I like this sling because it too does not look like your traditional camera bag, so people aren't gonna be like, oh, there's camera in there. Yeah, I added this little Hamtaro keychain that we got. It's in one of the monthly recap videos. You can find it in there, but yeah, pretty cool. Again, with the sling, you're able to hold your gear inside, organize it however you need to, and you're good to go. One thing that I add to all of my backpacks is, of course, a quick release system from Ulanzi. So if I were to stand up real quick, put on this bag, my little quick release thing is right here. So if I'm shooting, boom, 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 and then I don't need my camera anymore, I can of course put it away, or if I know I'm gonna need it soon, I just put it and we're good to go. And then we're able to take the camera and shoot. We got a God pack. OMG. Let's go. Yo, let's go, God pack. Well, guys, welcome to the end of the video. That was all of the accessories that I'm gonna be taking with me throughout this year to vlog. If there's anything that you found in this video that was useful, let me know down below in the comments, and we'll continue to make cool videos, share some cool tips along the way. And if there's any new gear that we get this year, then we'll share that with you all. But anyways, peace out, guys. Have a good day.
It's my birthday today, vlog! Happy birthday, vlog! Happy birthday,